Hire the Winners Interview Preparation Training. Hi, my name is Steve Bunyan. I'm president of Hire the Winners. And it's my privilege to share with you today how to prepare for your interview. Success always comes when preparation meets opportunity. That's from Henry Hartman. Are you really serious about being chosen for this position? Do you know there are up to 20 applicants for every position, but there's only one who wins? If you're serious, I'm asking you to prepare. Watch this video 2 times. The first time is an overview, and the second to take notes. Pause the video, take more notes. Do you know what they call someone who's not prepared for their interview? Unemployed. That's sad, but it's true. So what is the goal of the interview? Well, number 1, to find out if this position is a good match for your skill sets. Is this something you're going to enjoy? Is this something that matches who you are? You want to determine if this career is one that will help you accomplish your goals. Well, first of all, do you have written goals? Do you know what your goals are? You have to know what your goals are if you're going to know if this position is going to help you accomplish them. If this company's policies and processes are consistent with your values, that's who you are, how you do business, what you believe in. It needs to be consistent. Find out to clearly understand the expectations. What does this company expect from you? And you want to raise your value and receive an offer. So how do you raise your value? Well, number 1, you want to be well-dressed, pressed, and polished. You would be amazed that dealers that tell us how people come to an interview. It is extremely important you look your Sunday best. Be well-groomed. What's that mean? It means you're pressed, you're polished. If you have any tattoos, they're covered. Men, if you have piercings, they're out. Ladies, you have tasteful piercings. You want to look professional. You want to smile. Comfortable eye-to-eye contact. You want to be well-spoken. Stay away from any slang, you know, or ain't. Anything that would make you look unprofessional. Always be polite, gracious, and shake hands with all parties. That's part of being professional. Say thank you and you're welcome often. When a person says thank you, you should say you're welcome. You want to have excellent manners. Be well organized. Be prepared for the interview, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Be prepared. How do I prepare for my interview? I had a Russian fella ask me one time, how do I prepare for my interview? And I said, that's a good question. So we're going to talk about that. List your past successes. Write them down. Brainstorm. Get people to help you. Ask them, am I missing something? Have I succeeded in other areas that I don't have here? Ask questions when appropriate. You want to have a list of questions you want to ask. But we ask you to build value in yourself first. It's extremely important you build your value first, and then you ask your questions. Learn about the company prior to the interview. Go to their website, navigate around, learn about who they are. We recently had a young man, and he listened to exactly what we said. He prepared for his interview. And one of the things he did to prepare was he went to the website of the dealer, and he navigated around, and he learned all about who they were. His interview happened to be with the general manager, and the first question the general manager asked him was, so what do you know about our company? Well, he just got done studying. He rattled off so many things about this company, this general manager was unbelievably impressed. What a great way to get started in an interview. Learn about the position you're applying for, and why should they hire you? You want to talk about your past successes, anything that would show the interviewer that you are a high achiever. Remember, we've got to start separating ourselves from the pack. It's extremely important. One winner. Keep telling yourself, one winner. You're on stage and you have to perform well. Did you do anything in sports or scholastics? Did you win any awards? Were you involved in anything like Scouts? Did you win any awards in Scouts? How about music? This is by no means comprehensive. This is just to get you started. What did you accomplish in life? What did you achieve? Show the interviewer your ability, if you're in sales, to close the sale. Bring awards, documentation. If you're a technician, bring all your certifications. What have you done in life? What awards do you have? If you've got a college degree, talk about it. Your ability to build value in the product. Have you won any awards there? Ability to provide excellence in customer service. Do you have your CSI, your customer satisfaction index scores? These things are important. Be prepared to share specific examples of what you've done in the past that would show the interviewer you can prove what you say. Listen, talk is cheap. You want to prove to them. Tell them a story. Prove to them that what you say is true. Documentation goes a long way. How are you connected to your community? List all ways you're connected to your community if you're in sales. How could you bring customers to the dealership to buy a vehicle from you? Listen, if you're not in sales, how about this? You bring ways you're connected to the community and say, listen, along with me, you get all my friends and neighbors and relatives, and here's a list of how I'm connected to the community, and I bring them with me. Because car sales drive everything in the dealership, regardless of what position you are. Here's some examples of social groups that you may be involved in. Again, there are hundreds of them. Here's just a few. And by the way, social networking is extremely important today. Again, a good time to pause the video and watch and take some notes in some areas that you want to expound upon. You want to have a plan to bring customers to the dealership. We have a whole module on this because it's so comprehensive. When you clicked on this, there were 3 modules. This was the first one. The second module is creating customers in today's market. So you want to go there to do a deeper dive and get some more information on this topic. You want to have an entrepreneurial mindset. What does that mean? You're a self-starter. Show the interview that you see this career as a business opportunity. It's extremely important. If they see this, if they know that you see yourself as the president and CEO of your company, it will go a long way. Because that's exactly what you are. When you see it not as a job, but as a career that you're responsible for and what you bring to the table. Remember, you've got to answer that all-important question. Why should we hire you? What do you bring to the table? Why are you number one? You want to make sure you ask good questions. What's an example? Well, look, what do you like best about the company? And notice, what do you like best about your company? You're asking this to the interviewer. Find out what they like best. What are your expectations for me? What do they expect from you? Take notes. Make sure you clearly understand expectations. What do you offer your team members? You want to know exactly what the benefit package is. And when does it start? What do your top sales consultants, or put your position in there that you're applying for, do to be successful? How to close the deal. Listen, if this is the company that you want to partner with, don't be afraid to get excited. And be prepared to let them know why they should choose you. You want to build an indefensible argument on why you are the one. You have one chance to get to the second interview or to get offered the position. If you want to join the company, tell them why they should choose you. And if it's appropriate, ask them when they plan to make their hiring decision. If they don't offer the opportunity, ask them, what's the next step? Make sure you have each interviewer's business card with phone number and email address. It's extremely important. Remember, you're going to be nervous. You're going to have sweaty palms. You may talk too fast. I say, slow down. And you want to think. Ask yourself questions like, if I say this, is it going to raise my value? Don't drone on. Now we have the opportunity, if they don't make you the offer, to really go for it. If you desire the position and they don't offer to you, you want to call. Send a thank you letter and an email immediately. Let your interviewers know, and that may be more than one. You may just send it to one. Listen, if you get interviewed by 3 people, you need to do everything for all of them. Because if one interviewer finds out that you don't, it may offend them. You want to let them know how much you appreciated their time and how much you want to join their team. This is where you really need to separate yourself from everyone else. 33 years ago, I did this. I applied for a job in sales. They wanted someone with experience. I went back every day for 3 days until they finally got tired of seeing me and hired me. And you know why they hired me? Because I was persistent. They said, listen, if you take care of our customers the way and do with our customers, be that persistent, you're going to be great at what you do. And I got the job because of my persistence. Separate yourself from everyone else. To do or not to do, that is the question. This is what you don't do. Don't be self-deprecating. That would be anything negative about yourself. Ask yourself this question. Is this positive? Is this going to raise my value? If the answer is no, or you're not sure, don't say it. You don't want to get off track. Keep the main thing the main thing. So these are the do's. Always be positive and build value in you. Keep the focus on the main thing. So what is the main thing? What you can do for them. That's what this interview is about. Nothing else. It's so easy to get off track. You don't want to get off track. You don't want the interviewer to get off track. You want to keep the main thing the main thing. Build value high enough in yourself that they offer to hire you. Okay, let's close the deal. In summary, be prepared. Know what you're looking for in a career. Have a list of questions to know how to make a decision. Listen, nothing wrong with taking a piece of paper with you with notes on it. You're going to have sweaty palms. You're going to be a little nervous. Make sure you're professional. Have a list of your past successes. Look your Sunday best. Have somebody look at you. Am I well pressed? Am I well polished? Am I dressed correctly? Share specific examples of your abilities. Write down specific examples. Study it. Prepare. Tell how you're connected to the community. And tell the interviewer why they should hire you. Ask for the job. It's been my privilege to be with you today. And I'll be with you in spirit when you go for your interview. Godspeed, and thank you so much for listening.